Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D. Welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, my friend. We are walking to the bus stop, and the reason why I show you that bridge, simply because I pretty much practically walk past this bridge every day, almost every day, or at least 6 days out of the week. But so, my friend, in this video, let's talk about the family. So Nanny is the mother, Robert is the father, and then Robert, which is the oldest brother, and then we have Claudia, and Christian, and then we have Nacho, Pipa, and Morris, and that's the family that I'm currently, that are currently hosting my stay at Barba. And I just want to make this video as a shout out and as a thank you for hosting me, because if I ever, most likely I will travel back to Costa Rica, and I'm going to book the same Airbnb again if they have it available. But even if not, then I'll come by and visit. By the way, this is Barba Park. That's the church over there, and usually this is where they have all the festivals and fairs, and pretty much this is like the gathering of the town where people do activities. And when you live in a town, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, people be partying every week ever since I came here, pretty much all the weekends. I mean, I've been here for roughly about 2.5 months. About that 3 to 4 weeks, you don't see anything, but during the whole time when I was here, like, it was cracking. There's so many people here. Check out my nipple. But anyways, so the bus is right over there. I'm just gonna make this video and then we'll catch the bus. But pretty much like, they're like my second family. Kind of like when I was working with my, with my boss, Mr. Boyd, Alan Stevenson Boyd. Like, his family was like my second American family in Seattle. And then now it's like having a Costa Rican, family that I know. It's such an honor. And last night when I was hanging out with Robert, he was like, "Con, you know what Nanny told me? Nanny said if you ever come back to Costa Rica, you have a place to stay." And like, it made me feel like, I'm blessed. That's the word. Like, I'm blessed because, Nanny and I, like, she's the mother, right? I think of her, like, when I see her, I just treat her like my mother, because, what she does is, like, she goes around, she cleaned the house, she took care of the 2 dogs, Morris and Pipa. And it reminds me so much of my mom when we were back in Seattle with the Husky and the Chihuahua. And her and I, we don't communicate that much, but we do. Whenever I see her, I greet her, because that's what I was taught. You live in somebody's house, or even when you see elder people, you gotta acknowledge them, like, greet them. It's just a hi and bye kind of thing. I remember when I first came, like, I would try to speak in Spanish, but when people speak like a complete sentence, then it's hard for me to interpret it. But when it's like a word, then I get it. So Nanny and I, we've been having that conversation just because I walk past the house every day, and it's more of like, good morning, how are you, where you're going, the weather is raining, just basic conversation. But her English is actually kind of like my Spanish. Like, she does, like, she knows, so lately she's been saying just like word by word, and kind of that's, even though it's not much, but for her to say that is kind of is a blessing, you know. And then with Robert, he's a friend of mine, and what I mean by a friend is that, you know, we get together, we drink, and we share like kind of like his history and my history with the family is very similar. We're very like, you know, we're like mommy is brave, and we don't talk to daddy that much, but we love daddy as well. And just kind of like the transformation process that he's going through, and what I saw in him, it what I saw in myself years ago when I went through that transformation. And you know, Robert is the owner of Nacho. He looks after Nacho, which is the boxer. Nanny, like whenever she has time, whenever she has like the time, like she'll take care of all three of them, or when Robert needs to go somewhere. And then Pipa is the dog that belongs to Claudia and Christian, because they look after Claudia. So I don't talk to Christian and Claudia that much, because you know they're mostly working, and Nanny and Robert, they're always home, so I see them more. But overall, like, you know, if I ever need anything, or like if anything breaks down, then it's kind of like, you know, they're always there. And sometimes, like, you know, out of the blue, Claudia would like you know, text message me through Airbnb. She's like, Con, is everything okay? How's everything? And I'm like, everything is fine. Because, you know, like when one thing you gotta know about me is that I rarely try to bug people. If I can try to do it, I'll do it. Like, you know, every Airbnb that I've been to, I never give people a hard time, and I take care of the property like it's my property, meaning that, you know, because you gotta take it with care, and that's what I usually do. And it's just, for me to run into this family is such a blessing, and I'm really happy that I'm in Costa Rica. So today, the 4th, October 4th, I'm heading out on October 19th, and we have about 2 weeks left in Costa Rica. And my friend, I will definitely like be back. I don't know when or how long it's gonna for me to come back here, but I will come back. And the first thing I will do is to, you know, say hi to the family. If I can book an Airbnb, I will. But then if not, then at least I will take the bus. I know exactly where it is. I'll come and say hi. Just because it's like, I'm like so far away from, like, you know, my family, from the US to another country that I don't know, and have people treat me the way that they are treating me. I feel like, wow, you know. So the saying of like, home is where you feel loved, or at least or loved, or home is where you feel loved, and the people that you know. And I think that is very true. So my friend, that is my story with the Airbnb family in Costa Rica, and it's such a blessing. So I hope when you travel, you know, it's kind of you know, basic common sense, right? Basic common sense. Have respect for people, and, you know, like, I don't know, like, see them as yourself. I know I talk a lot of shit on Odyssey when it comes to video editing, but that it's just like every aspect of me, you know. But when I go out, when I interact with people, I see people, I'm just me. I'm a regular person. It just, sometimes you need a little bit of comedy in your life, and that's what I'm doing. Grab them by the pussy. And the people that are watching, I hope you can, you know, get a laugh out of it, or just enjoy. But the bus is here, I gotta go, so I will see you in the next video. My friend, use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club and let me know. If you're traveling, I wanna know. If you're Airbnb-ing, I wanna know. How are you getting along with the people? So much love. I will see you in the next video.